After months of accusations, counter-accusations, and intense politicking, Chief Judge of Kogi State today administered the oath of office on a new Deputy Governor of the state, Mr. Edward Onoja. The big question now is, what becomes the fate of the former Deputy Governor, Elder Simon Achuba? And for a region that has sacrificed a lot for the commonwealth of the nation, the oil-rich Niger Delta is not where it should be. So tonight on the program, we take a look at the performance of the NDDC in the past 19 years, especially now that the president has ordered a forensic audit of the commission.
Honorable Edward David Onoja, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria
I expect that we'll continue to clap for this band. The brand new.
Well, that's where we begin from tonight. Welcome to the program. I am Kayode Okikiolu, sitting in for Sheon Okimbaloye. Well, if you've been following the political trend in Kogi State, especially in the past 3 months, then you probably saw this coming already. Well, the process began on August the 7th when the Kogi State House of Assembly commenced impeachment proceedings against Elder Simon Achuba, who was deputy governor at the time. Well, they accused him of gross misconduct. He responded and tried to clear his name. A panel of inquiry was set up. The report was ready in about 49 days, and that was last week. The House then went ahead to impeach him, and he responded by calling the move unconstitutional. He also vowed to challenge it in court. So fast forward to today, a new deputy governor was sworn in. His name, Mr. Edward Onoja. He was a chief of staff to Governor Yahaya Bello. And by the way, this is coming exactly 25 days to the state's governorship election on Saturday, November the 16th. But let's listen to Mr. Edward Onoja, who spoke after he was sworn in by the chief judge of the state.
My message is simple. Today, His Excellency had a new brand deputy who will be assisting him in ensuring that his development, unification agenda of the Kogi people and land comes to fruition, and also preparing ourselves for the November 16th elections. We believe that as we continue in this journey, the prayers, supports, and well wishes of our people will grant us all a resounding victory in the next 24-25 days. My message fully is, let us continue to build a prosperous, united, peaceful, developed state.
So this is yet another twist in the string of political events in Kogi State. But the question is, what next? Well, while we keep tabs on that story, let's bring you some other stories we're following for you on our political roundup.
A Court of Appeal sitting in Kaduna State today upheld the election of Senator Uba Sani as a lawmaker representing Kaduna Central Zone in the National Assembly. The former political advisor to Governor Nasir El-Rufai was declared winner of the senatorial election after defeating his closest rival, Lawal Adamu of the PDP. The court, in upholding Senator Sani's election, dismissed the allegations that the election was marred by massive rigging, ballot box stuffing, and snatching and intimidation of voters, amongst others. The appellate court agreed with the August 24th judgment of the Election Tribunal, which ruled that the petitioners failed to provide substantial evidence of all the allegations contained in their petition and that the petition lacked merit. The Federal High Court sitting in Abuja has varied the bail conditions for the convener of the Revolution Now protest, Mr. Omoyele Sowore, and his co-defendant, Mr. Olawale Bakare. Justice Ijoma Ojukwu delivered a ruling on a motion filed by their counsel, Mr. Femi Falana, on their behalf, that she was persuaded to vary the bail conditions only as far as it concerns the deposit of the 50 million bail security by one of the sureties for Mr. Sowore in her bail order 3 weeks ago. She also rules that all other bail conditions remain as before, while the bail bond for Mr. Olawale Bakare has been reduced from 50 million naira. The Benue State Governor, Mr. Samuel Otom, today appealed to the federal government to extend its border closure to include foreign herdsmen who allegedly have unfettered access into Nigeria's territories with arms to attack communities, including those in Benue. Governor Otom made the appeal while visiting a female victim of herdsman attack who was amputated over the weekend while working on her farm in Guma local government area, Benue State, lamenting that Nigerians cannot afford to live in fear in their own country. Mr. Otom reiterated the need to ban all forms of open grazing in the country and establish ranches for coordination and security profiling of all those keeping herds of animals while ensuring peace for all the parties in the struggle for natural resources. The 23 local government areas of Kaduna State have commenced payment of the new national minimum wage of 30,000 naira to their workers. The executive chairman of Kaduna Local Council, Safra Casino, who confirmed it to Channels Television on behalf of his colleagues, says the payment takes effect from last month and cuts across all civil servants from grade level 1 to 16. He says the implementation of the new minimum wage at the local government level is to support Governor Nasir El-Rufai's efforts at strengthening the civil service and improving the welfare of workers in the state. He also explains that all the 23 local government areas in the state enjoy full autonomy and control of their finances, a practice which he notes has made them not only to pay workers' salaries but also execute other developmental projects at the grassroots level.